Hello everyone, it's Max Power 10 again, and this is the part 2 of Team Deathmatch Hangar. And after the loss, we actually talked about the game and what we did wrong and how we could have done things better. And we kind of come back again. Its map actually comes up after a couple games, and we actually communicate a lot more and come up with a little strategy. So start out same start. I kind of run for it, and 4 out of 5 times I hit that guy, but this time I missed. And I'm watching to see if anybody goes into that southeast corner, which no one's going that way. So I'm gonna lay down my Bettys to guard the flank, and we're gonna make our push by that gunnery area. Danger's already up there, and my teammates are right with me. So again, we're already have a better start than we did previously. So we're kind of holding that front a bit. Trying to get a couple kills under a belt and probably push forward a little bit more once they start to flank us. And we're communicating at this point where people are a lot better than we were before, and where people should be. I take out this barrel, just one to add to get rid of it so it doesn't kill us, and the other thing is it makes a distraction. The team see it and they look at it. Gives my teammates above opportunity to kill him. I see this guy go through the door, and Halo actually I alert him and he kills him. And I'm trying to snipe these people up here, but I'm just not getting a shot at them. I just keep missing. Actually get gas and get a hit marker there. And at this point, I asked my team to throw up some grenades, but everybody's out. And at this point, we probably should pull back a little bit. I need to get a better angle, but I don't. I kind of wear out my welcome here, and I get grenaded. So we stayed just a little bit too long. So I'm in the hangar. I want to kind of control this front door, and this guy's right there, and I have a Betty in my hand. I'm trying to put it down, just a suicide Betty, but it doesn't go down. When I respawn, I have a habit of throwing a grenade where I died, because a lot of times that's where the enemy is, and even if I don't get a kill, it adds as a distraction. It's a grenade's there, they have to move around it, and it can sometimes help my teammates get a kill. I try to hold up in this house, and right away they're just too close, too many to me, and that doesn't work. So I decide I want this back corner of the hangar. It's actually a good choke point, so I put some Bettys down, guard my flank, and I fall back. This guy tries to chase me, and he ends up dying, and I'm basically going to hold up here. And I know they're in front of me, so I'm going to try to take a couple of them out and do some work with the sniper rifle. My teammates are they're with me. Actually headshot this guy after I put him in second chance, and I think I get one more kill. What I'm doing is I'm bringing up the map. As a sniper, I'm in a support role, and I'm bringing up the map, and I'm communicating to my team where the enemy is, and looking at the whole map to try to make a determination where the enemy is going to come in from. And as a support person, it's really my job to help communicate where we should be and where the enemies are. I don't like the upstairs here. We're all kind of bunched up. I want to get out of here, so I'm basically just making sure I have a clear path to the back of the hangar again. So I take out 2 there, I lay down some Bettys, and I throw a grenade just to buy me some time so I can make my way back to that corner and try to hold that area. Fast Danger to cover that flank, which he's doing right now, and he actually gets taken out. So this guy spawns on top of me and gets in my way, but I need someone on that flank so I can watch that front door, and I get someone over there, and so I'm going to watch the front now and try to take them out as they're coming in. I get a hit marker, I get a kill, get the recon up. With streaks, if you get a streak of 3 and a streak of 5, if you don't call in your recon plane, you lose it. So really, when you get 4 kills, it's important to call in that recon plane, because I really believe that the recon plane is what helps your team win games. So I'm trying to get that 5th kill, and the guy's in there, and I just haven't been able to get him. Somebody else took him off, and I actually get a Betty kill here. And I drop my artillery where they're coming in from, and I'm just going to kind of stay back and hope I don't get picked off here, and hope I can get my dogs. Again, I keep bringing up the map. I can see where they are. There's one on the left, so he's going to come in that left door, and they might come up through the top. So I got 1 artillery kill, and I'm going to try to get that 7th kill. And here they are up top, and there we go. I got 7, and I call them my dogs. miss here. And at this point, Archon alerts me that he's on a kill streak now. I think he's got 4 underneath his belt. I have my dog, so, there's not much more I'm going to do but get a streak. So what I want to do is I want Archon to get his streak. I want him to get his dogs. That's really what's going to help our team out. So I'm looking for a gun. It's PPSH here. Halo's pushing up. Archon's hanging back, and what he's going to try to do is pick off the enemy. And what I'm doing at this point is I'm guarding Archon's flank. I don't want someone coming up to the side of him and picking him off. And my responsibility at this point is really to watch flank, and make sure that Archon can get his kill streak. So he's kind of heading back. Halo's pushing forward. Danger's forward a little bit, and we're just trying to control the map. We're trying to get the next person who's closest to getting dogs. We want him to get dogs. So again, I'm just covering his flank, making sure no one comes in this side entrance here. And they're all on the other side of the map. So if Archon plays right, he should be able to get his dogs. I mean, they're right in front of him. Hopefully Halo can distract them. And actually Archon gets 2 with a Betty right there. So that will give him his dogs. He'll call those in. And we're just taking over the game at this point. So we got a 200-point lead. So now we're going to follow the dogs, clean them up. We get a little bit more aggressive. You want to stay conservative until you have a recon plane. You can hunt a little bit, and once you have dogs, you can kind of really get aggressive. At that point, my flank was open, and it was an easy kill for them. So the game's pretty much over at this point. I'm just, putting some betties, and I'm just going to sit here and try not to die because there's not much more that we need to do. Archon's dogs will do the work, and it's pretty much game over. So there we have it. Archon at 21-6. I was 18-5. Most of our team was positive, and definitely a much improved game over the last one, and just better communication and better strategy. Thanks for watching.